who can teach you programming so that you can be able to program this device. So for you to find a person who can teach you programming, you understand what is programming. You know the reason why you should learn programming for you to program your computer. You now have all of those experience. If you don't, look at my previous video. If you have, good, you are at the right place. So now what's remain is who can teach you programming so that you can be able to program this device. So for you to find a person who can teach you programming, I'm going to tell you two places that will definitely going to teach you programming from beginning to the actual programmer. So the two places we have for you to be able to learn programming is physical and virtual. You either find a person that's going to teach you physically in your surrounding. Maybe you are in Nigeria, then look around. Maybe you can find a colleague who already know how to program. Then ask for help. Ask him to teach you. Maybe if you understand his struggle with maybe some money or something, you can give him just hire him just to teach you programming. That's the best way and the easy way for you to learn programming, finding a person that already know how to program. And the other way, which is online, or I say virtual, this is why I'm going to give you 3 platforms that are going to help you to learn programming very easy and very quickly. So if you can find a person physically, then use online for some other, for keeping yourself up to date. But if you can't find a person physical, then look for online. For example, like YouTube. This is the first one in my list is YouTube. YouTube, we have a lot of programmers that are going to teach you programming. There are programmers that focus on beginners. There are programmers that focus on intermediate that just going to teach you to create a web application. But before you go to that, look for those programmers in YouTube that will actually help you to learn programming as a beginner. Let me tell you two people that I like the most. We have Mosh Hamadani and then we have Tech with Tim. Tech with Tim, I really like him, and Mosh Hamadani, he has a lot of experience in programming. So this is the other reason why I like Mosh Hamadani. So, but if you really start learning programming, look for Mosh Hamadani or Tech with Tim. And the last person that I'm going to give you advice to look for, yes, it's me. Look for my YouTube channel because I'm going to put all the series of programming from the beginning up to you to the actual programmer, because this is a journey that I take. Listen to this. Let you know, guys, that I'm embarking on a journey where I'm going to teach you from zero to a programmer. So now this is the first place, YouTube. And YouTube, you can find these 3 people, me, Mosh Hamadani, and Tech with Tim. Then we have the second, which is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is kind of replace physical person. The physical person know you physically. You know where you have a problem, struggle. So ChatGPT can little bit act like that. For example, you can go to ChatGPT, alright, I want to learn programming, please guide me. And then when you open a dedicated chat with ChatGPT, ChatGPT will memorize all what you have talked previously. So you can keep on chatting with ChatGPT about your progress. So ChatGPT can help you by remembering what you have talked previously, and it's going to act a little bit like a human. So I think ChatGPT can definitely help you to learn programming. It's going to give you a prompt and so on and so forth. But when you come to setting up your environment, like you have a computer, before you can start learning programming, you have to set up your environment, like downloading the IDE and whatsoever. So before setting that environment, and before actually start chatting with ChatGPT, you have to set up your environment. Before, if you don't set your environment, it's going to give you pain point. So it's better to look for YouTube and ask how to install PyCharm or VS Code, and how to install Python or whatever programming language you wanted to learn. Then the third, or I said last but not the least, is book. Yes, book can actually help you learn programming. You can use books because book can guide you from start to finish. The reason why I like book is book already have a complete syllabus. Instead for you to look around, ask what next, maybe you learn variable, then you don't know what is next. So book can guide you from start to finish. You have, if you're done with this, then you can move on to this. So this is the reason why I like book. So you can use also book to learn programming, but the best way to learn programming is to combine all these three things. Find a mentor on YouTube like Tech with Tim or Hamadani, then chat with ChatGPT, ask a lot of questions about programming, and then use book to guide your learning path. Understand where are you and where you are heading to. So if you combine these three things, you will be at the age, you will be a better instead of just focusing on one of those things. So these are the three platforms, or I said three things that will definitely help you learn programming. And if you are struggling, you really need, like, you need a person. So here is me. This is the reason why I come to YouTube, just to help you learn programming. So if you want, you can have a session with me, maybe once a week, 3 a week. Then I will guide you, telling you what and what should you learn, and just chat me on WhatsApp. Let's talk. If you're really serious about you wanted to learn programming.